Elaina,
Yes.
we're here in Salt Lake City,
Right.
and you've been homeless since you're 14,
On and off, yes.
and you're 20 now.
Yep.
Tell me about it.
Well, when I first became homeless, my mom was going through a rough patch in her life. She was struggling with a meth addiction, and I decided that I would rather be on the streets than deal with her and her unstable moods and her unstable personalities, because on top she was bipolar and manic depressant. And so I turned to my friend on the streets. They were a lot nicer to me and they took care of me more. And
So
it's
you
been rough.
basically ran away at 14.
Right. I went home sometimes, but mostly I was out here. At that point, I was camping. We had a little secluded spot, and we had some tents set up, and I stayed with some friends. In the process, I also went to Job Corps. So I did do something good, but that was mostly to give myself somewhere to go, someplace to eat, and also hope to make my life better. I stayed up at the Homeless Youth Resource Center. It's been a really long journey. I stayed a lot of different places. I tried to pay rent and to get an apartment, but it was hard because with only working 12 hours a week at Arctic Circle, it was really hard to maintain rent, maintain power bill, maintain water bill, maintain all those things. But now that I'm older, I finally got approved for rapid rehousing, and so I'm going to be looking for an apartment here soon and get a job. Hopefully that'll pay me more than minimum wage, because it's not going to be enough to afford for rent. But I've got a son that I have to provide for it, so I have more motivation than I've had in the past to do what I need to do.
What's the first day like, 14 years old, being homeless? And how do you survive being homeless?
The VOA mostly, honestly, because at that point, that still gave us somewhere other than, here at the library, here at the shelter to just be. And they feed us, and they give us somewhere to shower when I had nowhere to shower. I had nowhere to go to the bathroom. I had nowhere just to be and not feel uncomfortable.
So without services?
Oh, without a doubt. Like, even now that they're not a drop-in center, they're just a resource center. Without them, I don't know how most youth would make it, because they offer food boxes, they offer clothes, they offer almost everything that you could need.
Right.
So.
But still, I mean, you spent the last bunch of years from 14 to 20 and you're still homeless.
It's hard, because there's help out there, but help is very limited, and because there's so many homeless youth and so many homeless in general, they really can't give everybody everything that they need. And with me, it's been kind of up and down, just because I've got mental health issues as well that kind of make me, or help me make the wrong decisions when it comes to staying in a place where I feel uncomfortable.
Right.
Yes.
Well, yeah, anybody that's spent a amount of time out on the streets has got challenges.
Yeah, for sure.
So, oh my gosh. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
I would wish, for one, I would like somewhere for my family to be and to be safe, and somewhere for me and my fiance to be able to rest our head on the same pillow at night and not have to be apart. College for my son, I hope to save, but that would be awesome too. And the third wish would be, I don't even know, but maybe a car. I'll put it that way.
College first, car second. Good,
Yeah.
Good priorities. Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
For sure.